guys, what is up? And welcome back to the top 4 match of the first ever PPG Ran Dragon Ball National Qualifying Tournament of Champions.
Got a top 4 here.
And top 4, I got my boy back.
We're back.
I got my boy back.
Man, after speaking with everyone after the event,
are you pumped? You seem like you're in a good mood. It was
great. No, it was fantastic. We got so many thank yous. Like, never been to an event this well ran. Never been to an event that had less than 5-10 minutes between each round.
Right.
And we're running a stream, like a high grade stream, which requires extra time. Right.
I mean, Gabe came over, sat down, made him talk a little bit, and he was talking about the smoothness of the event and how, you know, the speed. And that's why I told everyone that any delays we had at all at this event, any delay that we had was 100% my fault. Like, it was the stream's fault. We definitely ran a little bit behind with a couple things. Definitely trying out a bunch of new stuff, which is pretty cool. DBS Dex says, Pro Play Games Live, proud of you guys for having a fantastic judging staff. Can't be prouder. Thank you so much. And they are amazing. Like I said,
can't do any of this by myself, yourself. Not one piece.
Like one of the most smoothest ran events. Like I said, any delays was 100% my fault. You know, it was the stream's fault. So I'll take full responsibility of any delays through that.
Everybody, man, it was just crazy. Like, I had like 4 or 5 people just come up to me. I could imagine how many people came up to Gabe, or how many people came up to the scorekeeper, or how many people came up to Philippe, how they came up to you and just like thanked us so much for a well-run event. They've never been to an event. They've been to ARGs, they've been to Konami events, right? They've been to Magic events, and that says a lot. I mean, we got 120 people, but we're managing a lot of things. This is our first time, kind of just like when you throw the baby in the swimming pool without any floaties.
See what happens. Yeah. It learns to swim or it sinks to the bottom, one or the other.
So thankfully, it went fantastically smooth. I'm really looking forward to challenges of 200 to 300 to 400 to even 500 at one point. Size regionals. It was really good attendance. I mean, the ARG had what, 140? We had 120.
Yeah. Not that far off.
That says a lot for something that was a con, right? Yep. You're competing against
very
a
expensive con too. It's like $70 a day.
Yeah,
it's very expensive.
And then a $5,000 prize pool.
Yeah.
Right. So that says a lot. And we're jamming Top Cut in the same day. The Invitational's not doing the Top Cut till tomorrow, and they finished at 9. We're about to finish a top 8, a whole entire tournament, including a top 8, before 11 most likely. Right. An hour for this match. No, and then probably midnight. We're saying. Mr. Popo, shout out to him. Yes. Man, that guy was a character, literally.
He was.
Like, not only was he cosplaying as a character, he was a character. Very, very upstanding dude. Hilarious. Very funny. He really wanted to win it.
Man, he got second.
To have bad. Yeah. I mean, well, he lost in top 8.
I mean, so he got second in Swiss.
Oh,
right?
he got second in Swiss. Yeah, absolutely.
That's amazing.
He really wanted to give Bandai a good laugh if you know, an actual DBS character would have won.
That would be awesome. That would be so cool.
At a con, you know, that's pretty much like the dream.
Oh, absolutely. That's the coolest thing about this game. It has a good, strong IP behind it. Yeah, so we have Marcel Russell on the right playing his Ultimate Box Vegeta deck. You guys saw it from last round. Insane deck. Very good against SS3 Goku. However, what seems to be happening to Marcel here is he's not getting those combo pieces, which is what we talked about. Yes. That is a weakness to the deck. It is a combo deck. I say that in quotation marks. But when it gets its pieces, it's very, very strong. Also, you guys might look here and say, Marcel Russell charged a super combo. Boy, you shouldn't do that. But Marcel Russell's playing this really cool leader that lets him get cards back from his energy, which last round we saw was extremely powerful.
Legal cheating at its finest.
Yes, absolutely. Corbin, a great guy. I had a chance to talk to him very briefly when we were taking top 8 pictures, and just a great guy. Fantastic guy.
Very happy to be here.
Oh, very, very ecstatic, very nice, polite.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, one of our Patreons. So he's actually benefited greatly from the program. He's one of those bottom tiers as well. And he attributes a lot of his success to us. So I really do appreciate that. Yeah, he actually went up before top 8 started. shook my hand, said thank you so much for everything you guys do.
That's so cool.
I was like, no problem, dude. Like, you know, anytime. We always try to do our best. And he's like, I'm actually a Patreon. I really do appreciate what you guys do. And, you know, I attribute a lot of the reasons why I'm here to you guys. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. Thankfully, somebody was able to take the knowledge and information that we give them and put it to good use. So always love to see the fruits of training, the results of training.
The results of training. And there it is.
Results of training.
Marcel actually playing out Mass Saiyan without playing its overwhelm cost just for 3. That means this threat's going to be around for a long time unless Marcel decides to flute it back.
There goes that man. That masked man. At it again.
At it again.
Swiping the mana.
Always gets played. Every deck. Mass Saiyan. I didn't know who the heck Mass Saiyan was until I started playing this game.
All right.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I mean, it was only part of a video game, right? It was like
yeah, it was like Xenoverse. Yeah, I had no idea what that was. Tell you what, I know who he is now.
Yeah. Man, Peter was bummed after that top 8 loss.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah. He was like, man, I was digging so hard. I was trying to find my super combos. I only saw 1. Marcel saw 3. He runs so clean.
That sounds just like him
Peter.
too. Yeah, oh Peter. I haven't had a chance to talk to Peter in a long time. It seems like we always miss each other. We're always like, I'm busy, he's busy, but.
I believe the rest of top 4 is already posted. I'm gonna try to find the link for you guys and I'll post it in the chat.
Oh, sick. Marcel gonna buff up his goats in here, make it to 15K. Marcel untapping 8 energy here, going up to 20K. Corbin's going to take that, go to 4. 4 to 4, it's all tied up. Marcel attacking for 15,000 on his.
You should do the challenge bracket because it's not on the.
Marcel going up to 35K on this Mass Saiyan. Really wanting to knock his opponent down to 2. This is 15, 25, 35, 45 double. Corbin's going to awaken here. Gonna get Zeno and a Whis. No. Yeah, Whis. I'm not going to help him defend this attack, unfortunately. It's like Corbin's just going to take it and go to 2. And Marcel's passing. I think maybe Marcel was trying to dig there a little bit. Maybe try to dig for a Fu to maybe finish off that, try to finish off the game. Actually, he would need a Fu and an untap mechanic as well, so maybe he wasn't. Corbin attacking 15 to 15. Going for Mass Saiyan. I'm sure Marcel has the second one in hand, but he might actually just try to defend it as well. Yeah, Marcel lets it die here. Corbin has a small novel in hand, trying to figure out what he wants to do here. Looks like he's just going to pass. 3 active energy here. Just trying to survive. Marcel plays his 3rd energy here. 3 yellow. Does have the ability to take that Bardock from light energy if he wants to maybe try to extend his plays a little bit. We'll see what he gets, though. A Bardock Ape combo would be lethal. The problem is he doesn't really have anything to sacrifice it to. Because if he attacks with his leader, for example, and then tries to combo Ape it, it's gonna knock Corbin to 1, giving him an extra card. So Corbin's gonna have to be all right. Here's the Goten attack, getting 3 cards. Planet Vegeta, something else, something else. There's the combo we talked about. This is a very tough spot for Corbin. He could take it, trying to get an extra card, but if he does, then anything is lethal. 1 attack is lethal, and this deck, Marcel's deck, excels at a bunch of small attackers that can get in for 1 damage. Successor coming out. Gonna search another Bardock. Let's see what Marcel decides to do. He does not have Planet Vegeta out. So if he does attack with the Ape, it will not ready. Something to remember. Gonna flute Mama back. Search for another swap card. It's either Papa Gohan or Bardock. Seems to be the only 2 swap cards we've seen in the deck. Looks like Marcel fails to find. Playing Genie down as a little bit of defense, which means Marcel might actually try to swing here with Bardock. Marcel playing down the 2nd Genie here. Alright. Marcel choosing 1 red to blow up. And attacking for 15,000. Corbin wisely choosing to use his forcing hit to stop that attack. Getting 4 energy seems very impossible against this deck, but we'll see. 20k coming in. but he's unbreakable to draw a card. Marcel's passing turn with 2 genies and 3 life. Corbin finally putting out another blue energy here with the Zeno. Trying to figure out how he's going to get out of this. All right, we got that fixed. Had a little bit of a... It's a... Can you do me a favor? Can you scoot these down? Just briefly here. Sorry guys, we're gonna get this cleaned up. We actually had a little bump here on this camera. We want to make sure we get it all situated for you guys. All right, guys, we're getting this all fixed up here for you. All right.
It's like performing surgery.
Oh, that was awesome. You're a champion among men. All right, here comes Fu down for Corbin, drawing 2 cards off Fu. Overwhelm cards being very deadly against this deck. Mostly because it's a card that deals a lot of damage, that's hard for the deck to deal with, that is cheap. They don't have to have a lot of energy to play it. However, the problem here being that Marcel has 2 blockers out, so Marcel's easily just going to block with this attack. All right, Corbin passing turn back to Marcel. Corbin still has a lot of cards in hand, but doesn't really have the ability to fight through this. Marcel needs to make sure he keeps control of Corbin's energy like he has been. Marcel's switching out another super combo with that Planet Vegeta. All right, Marcel attacking 10,000 into 15,000. See what he digs for here. Super combo would be good. Trunks would be good. Flute not too bad. And he's going to take the flute. Marcel choosing to do super combo here. Draw another card. Go up to 20K. Corbin taking his time, trying to figure out exactly what he wants to do. Tapping one red to play Gohan. And Sensu. Flew the Goten back to his hand. Gonna draw a card, see what he gets. Looking for that Trunks, gets it. This is going to allow him to extend his turn even more. Shows he has 3 cards in his drop. Attacks with leader. It's curious to see if he's going to return the Roshi or the Bardock. Both seem good. It looks like he's going to go with the Roshi. I like that. He already has a Bardock in hand, and the second one wouldn't really do anything. His life is getting low, down to 2 life. Corbin doing a good job here coming out of this with multiple Sensu Beans and Gohans. Marcel deciding to swing out here with 20K. He does have Planet Vegeta this time, so he will have it. He will have it as a blocker. So he's swinging out for 20K to 25K. Actually 30K. And Corbin's going to tap 2. I think Marcel might be going for it here. He is going for it. And Corbin's saying, yeah, that's game. Had a flute in life. Still couldn't get there with all the cards he had in hand and 3 Sensu Bean on his leader. Could still not stop the all-in attack. Insane. All-in by Marcel, going up 0-1 against Corbin. Winner plays in the finals.
Across the ages. The battle for time and space is about to explode. Dragon Ball Super Card Game. The Overrealm block reaches its climax with Series 4, Colossal Warfare. Demigron leads his great army of vile minions to battle. Great Ape Baby. A A super-powered battle for revenge. Will there be anything left to protect when he's done? Here they are. The seal has been broken. A legendary evil returns to life. Lord Slug. Forbidden youth, most foul. Evil Namekian invade the earth. Demigod. A demon god transcending time and space. Behold the glory of his true form. Look upon this dark invasion and despair. No! Now's the time to make a stand. A power born from interconnected wills. Ultra Instinct Son Goku. Goku's lineage. It's time for some truly colossal warfare. Series 4's new keyboard skill is Swap. Use it to swap cards between your battle area and hand. Cards with Goku's lineage link together, creating unpredictable plays that your opponent won't see coming. Series 4 has 218 cards in all, and there are 2 secret rares with higher pull rates that make them easier to get than ever before. Dragon Ball Super Card Game Series 4 Colossal Warfare. Check the official site for details. Series 4 offers an explosive box promotion with each box purchase including a large-sized leader card. There are 7 in all, each twice the size of a standard card. And they're tournament legal, making them perfect for showing off. Series 4 also bursts into stores with a green Namekian starter and yellow Goku's lineage starter. The green starter includes 5 exclusive Namekian-related cards. The yellow starter, on the other hand, introduces 5 exclusive Goku's lineage cards. And that's not all. Buy Series 4 boosters or starters to get Super Dash Packs. Each one comes with a limited promo card. Once you're ready, there are plenty of tournaments to test your skills. The North American National Tournament Series begins August 2nd at Gen Con. And the strongest player in America will finally be crowned in November. Don't miss it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the most exciting tournament in the world is finally here! Let the World Martial Arts Tournament begin!
Dragon Ball Super!
Alright guys, we are back with the top 4 match. Game number 2 in the top 4 match. Corbin Nestfeder versus Marcel Russell. Marcel starting out with Grandpa Gohan. Immediately switching to Goten. Or swapping to Goten, passing the turn. Corbin drawing Zeno for turn, immediately discarding that to get 2 energy, getting a blue and a red. And passing turn immediately. Marcel attacking for 10k, looking at top 3, seeing a Goten of Planet Vegeta. And actually, I don't see what card he took. He didn't take either of those, so he took a 3rd card I didn't see. Actually, no, he might have taken the Planet Vegeta there, it looks like. Marcel switching for his Bardock off the planet Vegeta. Got to start getting his combo in order here. Start putting pressure on Corbin. There's the Bardock. Going to take card out of his life. Go search for another swap. Again, it has to be either Bardock or Grandpa Gohan. Seems to be the only two that the deck runs. Here, Marcel stacking for 10,000 into Corbin. Corbin's going to stop that with a Gohan combo, putting a 15,000 into play. Marcel is swapping for Videl. Attacking for actually 15,000 because he does have a Universe 7 in his drop area, or in his energy. And Corbin's going to take it. Go to 4. Looking like Marcel did not get the cards he wanted to see, apparently. Hopefully he can awaken next turn, which will give him enough pressure, hopefully, to start destroying energy. Attacking 15,000 into Goten, probably. I'm not sure that he has made it clear. It is a Goten, yep. Attacking 15,000 into the 2-drop. And Marcel's going to let that die as well. Marcel's having a chance to respond to Corbin's aggression here. See what he decides to play. Gonna play out 1-drop Bardock, take a life, go to 6. Gonna swap it to Goten. Plays another Bardock, takes another life. Probably going to search for the 3rd Bardock here. There it is. It's going to be his awakening tool. Swap into Videl to give Goten 1 or +5. And gets to draw a card off of that. Attacks for 1,500. Marcel taking out the Go on, which is important. He wants to protect his Goten and Videl. It's really important to protect those cards for him. He doesn't have a blocker, so he wants to make sure that he protects them. Doing so will allow him to overwhelm his opponent and not only board advantage, but also hand advantage, which is extremely important with this deck. Marcel doing a little bit of calculation, seeing how far he wants to go up. Currently he's up to 30K. Corbin again with the multi Sensu beans here, taking his leader up to 25K base. Going to easily beat that combo. But Marcel not necessarily going to stop the aggression yet. He's going to blow up his blue energy. Marcel attacking for 20K double and getting instantly topoed by Corbin. Corbin also ran out of steam a little bit though. Marcel's going to counter the topo attack, which is really cool that he does that. I've seen him do this a couple times where he'll, against Topo in particular. Topo is a very strong card against Marcel's deck because he has a lot of like 5Ks and 10Ks, and it's stuff that Topo just eats for breakfast. He loves that. He loves hacking into that. Now, I've seen a lot of time where Marcel will combo with his Roshi to stop the Topo attack, and then combo Roshi away to stop an attack on his leader, or to keep his ape alive. It's just really cool. I love that interaction. All right, Marcel's actually going to let his ape die. Interesting. Corbin playing out his foo, showing his opponent he does have 7 cards. An energy, drawing a counterspell and an unbreakable Goku. Though the counterspell hasn't been very good in this matchup because Marcel keeps getting Corbin off of blue energy. Marcel's just going to let the Goten die here. Not able to keep it alive. Marcel playing his 3-drop Mass Saiyan here. Also protecting the other Mass Saiyan by putting in his energy. Meaning he can get that from his energy anytime. All right, Corbin S-Fair going to combo out of there by using his Force-Seeing hit. Looks like he's going to use it on the red this time. I like that. So this way it turns off Topo. I do like that by Marcel. It also makes it so, you know, Corbin can't get too much red energy. Though I don't think Corbin would ever get to a spot where he could use like Chant-at Trunks or anything like that anyway. The deck really does keep you off of 4 energy. It really rarely lets you get past 3. So yeah, I think this was essentially used just to turn off Topo, which I like a lot. We're going to play Unbreakable Goku in order to survive there. And Marcel's going to pass. With 1 energy open, kind of showing maybe Flying Nimbus, maybe Roshi. The 2 cards that Marcel can play on his opponent's turn in this deck. Both being pretty good when your opponent's at such low energy, because a Roshi or a Nimbus will usually just shut down your opponent's turn. I mean, they don't have enough energy. Usually they play more than 1 threat. Corbin actually going for the leader here, attacking 20k into 15. All right, Corbin attacking 5,000 into 10,000. With Intensify Power Trunks. Going to take a life, go to 3. Bring it up to 15. Use Sensu. Radiate his energy back to 3. Going up to 20,000 total combo power here. Critical. And Marcel's just going to combo both Roshi. Corbin's going to tap 2. Chant-at Trunks. There it is. Into Zeno. Gets a Zeno off. I actually didn't think I would see him be able to do that, but he actually pulled it off. No, Mass Saiyan should have been gone, guys, because Marcel paid 3 for it. Like, he didn't overwhelm it. He actually just played 3 and paid it. Let me, All right, guys, we got that taken care of. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a second and take care of that. Yeah, we got it, guys. We got it. I'm sorry, I had to step away. Yes, guys, I promise everyone is sleepy. Players are sleepy. I'm sleepy. Blake's sleepy. Judges are sleepy. The Sandman's sleepy. Everybody's sleepy. I just saw Pikachu walk by. He looked sleepy. We got some sleepy people in Otakon. But it's easily fixable. Good catch by the stream. Everyone doing a fantastic job. Yeah, he did. He hardcast the last mass stand, absolutely. He tapped 3 for it. All right, Corbin actually being able to get something going here. I'm at my bed watching live. We're getting pretty tired. It's pretty rough trying to do this entire event in one day. Like I said, PBG staff here has been amazing. Judges have been absolutely stellar. The players, Blake, everybody's just been awesome. But it is a very long day. When you wake up at 6 a.m. and you know, it's almost 10, you're still actually almost 11. Holy crap! And you know, you still haven't been to sleep yet or eat yet. Very hungry too. Tired and hungry. But anyway, enough about me and my tiredness. Marcel going to take the damage. Go to 2. We are sending Blake over to fix the stream camera. The players keep actually kicking it. All right, got that fixed for you guys as well. Oh, Dusty, you've been amazing, brother. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I could do a lot better. I promise, guys. I could do a lot better. Do a lot better at casting. Do a lot better with the overlays. I'm getting there, guys. I promise. I'm still not going anywhere. Going to keep putting in a lot of work. Still trying to make this the best card game in the world. We can do it, guys. I believe in us. Oh, my gosh. That ramen, guys. Oh, my goodness. Toki Underground. Trust me. I'll probably go back tomorrow before I leave. I want to so bad. This is so good, guys. All right, Marcel deciding to play down. It looks like maybe his first blue energy. Yep, he is going to play as first blue energy. Interesting choice. Going to play out Planet Saiyan or Planet Vegeta. Get his super combo. Yeah, KVX, KV1X. Yeah, that's eventually what we're going to do. We are eventually going to get like a second commentator, maybe. It's something I have to talk to George about. You know, at the end of the day, it's solely up to him. You know, to get a little, you know, give me some help. It would be nice to be able to step away, maybe get some food or something like that. But you know, for the most part, guys, I just love being here with you guys. I'm being 100% honest with you guys. Absolutely just love being here with you guys. I could literally stay here all night and talk to you guys. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. It is a lot of work, but it's a blessing. It doesn't really feel like work, if that makes sense. You know, being able to sit here and do something that I love doing with an amazing community is honestly reward enough. So, you know, I'll sit here and I'll do it by myself for as long as I'm able to. So, you know, trust me, there is no reason you should feel sorry for me. I'm very lucky. All right, Marcel attacking 15,000. What appears to be into Zeno, but I didn't quite see the pointing gesture there. right, guys. Peter's coming over. We'll see if he wants to join us. We'll see what's up. Poor Peter digging. I think it was like 12 cards off the top of his deck. Couldn't get one super combo. Marcel windmill slammed 3 down. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to help out Dusty.
No,
but
he's been doing great. Listen, guys, I'll tell you something. This guy right here, George Machado, put on one heck of an event. Maybe, dare I say, one of the best events in Dragon Ball Super history. Just gonna say it.
People, I mean, those are the type of comments that I was getting. I was just like, there's no way. I mean, are you comparing me to like every Dragon Ball Super event or every event that you've been to? But no, they were like, yeah, no, any event that I've been to. I'm like, that's insane.
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
That's a very good compliment.
So, and I still want to make improvements. I don't think this was the perfectly run event.
It's so funny you said that. I literally said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, we still have a lot of things planned. That's why they're good, man. You know what I mean? Because you don't get complacent. You know what I mean? You're always looking to improve, and that's what.
Great. It's great. And we did have some disgruntled players at the beginning, you know?
Really?
Because they had some like ruling issues or something like that, you know, like just interactions with other players, not about like their experience here really, but we made sure to facilitate it and make sure that they were happy, understood our decisions, and like anything like that. But nobody really had a problem with our decisions. It was just like little procedural errors between players and things like that. But I think they were all handled very professionally. Once again, thanks to Gabriel Alonso for that.
All right, so we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50? $15, $20. Right, looks like Corbin got there that time. Ooh, Marcel doing something pretty sick right there. I don't think it's going to save him, but it was pretty freaking sick. He actually swapped the Bardock back in his hand so he'd have a zero-cost combo card to be able to stop it. Yep, there's the game. Game 2 going to Corbin. It's all tied up, 1-1 in the top 4.
Game 3.
Game
Woo!
3, baby. Slater says at ProBreakers Live, how about we just turn this into one of those streams where we watch Dusty eat an extra large pizza? Listen.
Holy cow.
I would love to have just
Why are we not doing that?
I would love to have just a giant pizza right now.
Same.
We went on the search for pizza last night and ended up at a ramen bar again. Which I didn't complain. I love Japanese cuisine.
I'm so jealous. I have not had it once, and you've had it 2 nights in a row, Dusty.
Yeah, I had curry ramen yesterday. It wasn't as good. It wasn't very good.
That's ridiculous.
It was good. It had fried chicken in it. It was curry ramen with fried chicken.
Mad.
It was very good. But it was not anywhere near Tokyo Underground. That place, oh my God.
Well, we're sorry about the background noise.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it. There's like at least 50 or 60 arcade machines behind us.
Right behind us, absolutely.
Shout out to Otakon management. I didn't think that was
and they're actually really fun to play too. They're actually pretty sick.
Yeah, they're super fun. I actually played one, a rhythm game. It was really fun.
It was actually really cool, yeah.
Dude, these things are just like
just
loud and obnoxious.
They're back there.
It's like a party in here. It's literally like it's got the bass, it's got the tremble, it's got everything.
Yeah, I would say as far as like places you would want to cast.
This would not be
for interfering noises. This would be probably the worst. It'd probably be like beside an airplane engine, and then Otakon right now in this room.
Yeah, no, freak. All these arcades are free, and there's like lines for like half of them, like 20-person lines.
Right.
Like That is wild.
That is absolutely wild.
There has to be at least, I don't know, man, like 3,000 people in this room.
Oh,
just this hall,
just this
by
room,
the way,
absolutely.
because there's hall A, B, C, and this is D.
Right.
So like, insane.
Which, by the way, is very hard to find.
Very hard to find. Yes.
Yeah, it took me and Blake quite a bit of time to find it.
All right, so the players are gonna handshake it up right before the last match. They're gonna resolve some mulligans. Man, Marcel dropping a game. I haven't really seen him drop a game this whole tournament.
Off the team. I would kick him right off the team if I were you.
Right off the team. That is unacceptable.
My players don't put up that kind of stuff.
2-0s only.
Yeah, they really try to lose? I don't think so.
I really do like this matchup, though. The classic Son Goku versus Vegeta. The rivalry
Yep.
always goes down to the rivalry.
It does. It does. Is there going to be a meta breakdown? Actually, I meant to
work on one. We'll probably work on one tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll have a little
What I was wanting to do is I was wanting to get everybody together. We had a request through the community where people wanted us to talk about SS3 and how we thought that they should like deal with it or ban it or whatever. What I think we could do is get some of the community leaders there, do a little breakdown of this event, do a little breakdown of the ARG event, and then talk about SS3 in like a little podcast. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get George there, Aaron there. I think you guys requested. I think it was George, Aaron, Anthony, and Danny.
Danny, yeah.
I think we're the 3 people.
Man, I know I've been shouting out the whole team, but shout out to you guys. We're almost at 400 viewers. I don't think I've seen that many, like at least for a stream that we've done.
Well, thank you.
I don't think I've ever seen an ARG stream either. Like 360, that is fantastic. I've seen it creep up to almost 400.
Yeah.
And Dusty doing pretty much all the heavy lifting. I'm sorry I've left you so much.
No. You have an entire event to run. I sit in front of the mic and talk.
I'm going to try to find somebody.
It's not comparable.
I'm going to try to find somebody to hopefully easily, like slowly, jump in here and try to do.
Sure.
It's very hard to find somebody that can talk as much nonsense as me. But, we'll try to find.
I don't want to say anything, but yeah, it's going to be a difficult find, I would say.
The remaining regionals for us will be day 2 top cuts. We're going to be doing day 2 top cuts. I didn't want to say it soon, but we're going to make a commercial. It's going to be really nice.
It's going to be awesome.
And we're going to, I don't want to say it yet, but
maybe
when these matches get on YouTube,
it during that podcast we're talking about.
Yeah. It's a really big announcement, but yes, for our events, PPG Event Management, we will have 2-day events, and our second day will be Top Cut. And maybe something else. Hint, hint.
Can't
but
wait.
Yes, no. I mean, Top Cut's very hard to do all before 11 p.m. Even when you have a regional of this size, 120. Still a decent sized regional, but we're expecting 200, 300. Very hard to play out a complete top 8 in the same day. As excellent and as fast as the rounds were moving today, it is something that is it's not easy to do. So for the sake of keeping the integrity in a top cut and making sure that players are well rested and they actually play out a show, we're going to go moving forward and do it 2 days. We're going to move our 1 days to 2 days, and we're going to finish that top cut on the second day.
Hey, so cut the top 8, you think, or?
Yeah, we're going to be cutting to a top 8 for every regional for the most part, unless it's something absorbent, right?
True.
But, we'll gauge it as we get it.
Right. 2 days for a top 8, man. If only there was like another event during that day or something, man, that would have been.
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
But, Eddie, as far as Eddie goes, Eddie St. Hilaire is just done with card games for the most part. He hasn't really, he didn't, leave the team. He kind of, he's on a break from Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not like he went to another team.
And that's very common.
Yeah.
I mean, some could say I'm on a break from the game. I haven't played the game in like a month or 2 months.
I haven't seen you on YouTube for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
so
about 5 years.
Yeah. So I figured that you were taking a little break.
It's very easy to do that.
I had to wake you up from your coma. I actually had to go to West Virginia
to wake me up.
And actually drag you out and just be like, "Yo, Dusty, get away."
No, it's very easy once you're getting into project. You're somebody like Eddie who's in front of the community working hard. It's very easy to get involved in these projects, and then you just kind of forget to play the game. You know what I mean? You're just So yeah, no, I could definitely relate to that for sure.
Yeah, saying something about the Dragon Balls. Yeah, that's definitely something that I wanted, that we suggested earlier in the stream. You have all 7 Dragon Balls, and you just win the game. That would be insane. In the energy, you got to play them in the energy. That would be hilarious. Because think about it, you got to literally charge Dragon Balls for 7 turns straight.
That
like,
would be
when is that
so
ever
cool.
gonna happen?
That's never gonna happen.
Never.
But if it happens, it's gonna be the coolest thing ever.
And it would
this
probably
Vegeta
happen.
would be super
Vegeta
cool.
leader would be insane.
Would be so
it would be
cool.
like the Dragon Ball finder Vegeta, and it would have to be like a ramp deck, you know.
Or you just have a Bulma leader, with like a Dragon Ball Bulma leader.
Oh my god!
With like the Scouter, you know.
Look at the top 7. Play a Dragon Ball energy from the deck.
Take a life. Put it in your drop area.
Who's team captain? I mean, I guess you could call me team captain, but I don't know.
All right, here comes. I love this Vegeta card. 3-drop, come into play, awaken you, attacks twice.
So good.
Not much more you need out of a 3-drop. Maybe you search your deck for a Dragon Ball, that'd be good. But other than that,
It's a pretty strong start for Corbin. You think Marcel might just lose this one?
well, I've noticed that Marcel's deck is very dependent on awakening. He has to awaken first, so he can get to that side of Vegeta and start locking his opponent out. And then from there, it just depends on when he decides to go. All right, here's Marcel getting his energy destruction on board, destroying one of Corbin's energy here, knocking it back down to 2. Like I said, against this deck, you don't usually get past 3. All right, Marcel finally passing turn to Corbin. Does have his Mass Saiyan active and ready to go to use every single turn. See what Corbin decides. Corbin attacking 15,000 into Vegeta, 15,000, 4 life to 4 life. Marcel using a Master Roshi for a time in the gate here. I love this card. Like I said before, Very underrated card. The fact it can oftentimes negate 2 attacks in its lifespan is pretty good for 1 energy. Marcel is tapped out, though. All right, Corbin tapping out for his Gohan. Attacking 15,000 critical. Doesn't get a draw, though. Marcel, again, gets to negate the attack, essentially, with Master Roshi. Corbin attacking 15,000 into 15,000. Untapping, taking a life. And untapping 3-3. All right. 3-3 coming down to the wire here. See who makes it to the finals. Marcel having the ability to, again, destroy one of Corbin's energy. My guess is he'll go for red again. He wants to get that red energy out of there. Doesn't want a Topo coming down because Topo, again, can really wreck your board. Marcel does need to find a way to maybe get this Vegeta off the board. Gonna play Grandpa Gohan and swapping it into a Videl. Play another Grandpa Gohan. And again, swapping it into a Videl. He has essentially 10k power setting on the board for any battle card he wants. This could be scary for Corbin. No blockers. Going to have to rely on counters. It's possible that Marcel actually chooses to blow up the blue energy. I think it really depends on what Marcel decides to do this turn. If he decides to go all in and try to kill Corbin, I think he'll blow up the blue. But I think he'll blow up red if he's just going to kind of put on some pressure and pass. The blue's important so your opponent can't chain Whis together, but the red's important so you don't get Topo. You don't care to get Topo'd if you're going all in, because if he Topos, he taps himself out. And then you could just go all in with another card. Gohan and Senzu beat on his leader. Marcel's going to put those cards in his drop area. And Marcel, we'll see what he chooses to blow up here. Okay, he went for the blue. So this tells me Marcel's trying to go for the kill this turn. This may be incorrect. Maybe he just doesn't want those Senzu bean to come down. But what I think he's going to do here is try to put a lot of power on this Mass Saiyan. Try to knock Corbin from 3-2. And then maybe all in with like a Fu or a Champa. There's the Fu we talked about. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So showing that he has plenty in the warp. Draw 2 off of that. Gets. All right, gonna go get one of his 2 cards. Gonna get Bardock. Outside Videl, drawing another card. Pretty cool play. Gets the ability to draw an extra card and still gets to keep 5k power. And here he goes, attacking him for 25k. Is that right? 25, 35, 45K. So 45K. Corbin trying to figure out what to do, like I said. Okay, so I'm going to take it. That tells me that Corbin has a topo in hand. So Marcel needs to find a tricky way to try to get around this topo. There's the topo in hand. We see it. But if he topos this foo, it kind of opens up Marcel to maybe all in with a Champa. Though he would need to play a one-drop card and have enough energy open for the Champa, though I think I see the Champa down there. We need to see a Trunks too. Then he can just Bardock, attack, Trunks, Champa. Here is the attack. Marcel going in for 25K double strike. There's the topo. Corbin actually with very few zero-cost combo cards in hand. Actually, I think only one. Only has one. So Corbin can only look, what appears to be can only go to 25K. Actually, the Vegeta and Topo can both combo, so he can go to 35K max, which should be pretty easy for Marcel to beat if he decides to pull the trigger here. So many cards. Is Marcel going to pass? Yes, he must not have a way to beat it. He must not have a way to untap one more energy. Or he doesn't have the Champa. But we know he has the Bardock. Man, that is very unfortunate for Marcel because Corbin had only very minimal cards in hand to be able to combo. Uh, 3119 Gamer YT. I think there is a couple here Hirudegarn decks that we saw make top cut. Maybe one or two. Are you asking if the player is still alive? I don't know. At that point, actually, I really don't know. All right, Marcel attacking in. Or, I'm sorry, Corbin attacking Marcel. Going to 1 life. Reading. Also, I want to take a look at Corbin's drop area here. As we are coming down to the final turns here, Marcel calming 2 cards here to stop the damage from the first attack. We'll see if Corbin decides to attack again. Both players taking their time. Corbin decided attacking with his leader, 15K, drawing a card. This is right down to the wire. We'll see what happens. Corbin going up to 20K. Playing Unbreakable, going up to 30K. Drawing a card. Choosing to add the Sensu Bean to Gohan. Okay, Corbin attacking 20K. Okay, guys, give me a second. All right, guys, we got that fixed too. Good eyes. I'll be honest with you guys. I actually didn't think he drew either, but I just thought I'd missed it. I was like, man, he must have drawn. I don't want to say anything. And then when I saw you guys backing me up, I was like, oh crap, maybe he did. And I wouldn't ask. I was like, hey, did you draw? And then Gabe, the head judge, was like, we were just talking about that. So that's actually cool. So you guys caught it, Gabe caught it, and I kind of like 20% caught it. I was just afraid. I'm never, like, every time I catch a play mistake like that, I'm like, there's no way, right? No way you don't draw off of your Unbreakable. All right, Marcel going to use Roshi to stop the Fu. Good catch, by the way, guys. Marcel at 2 life with Corbin. Let's see what Marcel decides to do here. Jocko, oh my gosh. What a reveal. Could you imagine? Another Jocko. Holy moly. And we're going to see Champa come in here, I think. And Marcel's going to say that's game.